What's up, guys? Dead End Football freaking talk, man. Today I'm gonna talk about Nnamdi Asomugha or Asomugha. It's said both ways. It's kind of out in the air, but Nnamdi Asomugha, number one free agent this off season. A whole lot of talk is that he's overrated. He's overrated. That's some of the talk that's going on by the commentators. And that is further from the truth. That's further from the truth. Um, if you check the stats, if you actually look at the stats, how I think Reeves, what was Reeves? This is his third or fourth. It's either his second or third year. Reeves, his rookie season was so lights out, so lights out. I mean, no one can argue that. But Nnamdi had probably as equal as a season as Reeves did that year, maybe a little bit under. The next year, I think it was last year. Now look at the stats. Nnamdi's killing Reeves. He doesn't get thrown at nearly as much. I think I saw the stats like 6 or 7 months. No, not 6 or 7 months. Like 4 months ago. Um, I think Reeves was thrown at 30 times, and Nnamdi was thrown at like something crazy like 15 times, something like that. The stats are there. They don't throw to Nnamdi. Um, and the thing is, Nnamdi, he deserves every dollar he got this free agency. There's nothing wrong with that. The man has been doing it for so long. You can't even you can't even deny that. So long. Just look at the man's track record. Um, he was by far the best free agent this season, and I have no problem from getting his money. And he is by far not overrated. Even if you watched last night's game, I don't know when I'm gonna put this video up, but um, who they play? They play the Giants. I know there's the highlight of I watched the game. There's a highlight of him getting beat for a touchdown, and people are saying he's overrated off of that, and that he's allowing passes and stuff like that. But here's something that I myself can relate to, being a Falcons fan. Um, Robinson, our cornerback Robinson, got the big payday, I think 2, 3 years ago. We were in desperate need of cornerback, but did we make the right decision with Robinson? As of now, who knows? Because Robinson he came from the Texans. The Texans scheme is man coverage, man bump. Falcons play about 95% zone. Is he being? He's not shut down by any means, but he was claimed to be on that borderline shutdown when he was with the Texans. Is he being utilized right? And here's the Falcons' problem. The Falcons' problem is that Robinson is, as I said, more of a bumper run, man cover corner. But our opposite corner, Brent Grimes, he's a zone guy. So we're caught in a catch 22, man. We don't know. We just caught in the middle, and like we are running zone, thinking that Robinson's gonna just adjust, and he's being exposed a little bit. He has to adjust to the scheme and all that stuff. And I think that is exactly what's happening to Nnamdi at this point in time. Nnamdi, again, Oakland. Watch an Oakland game. Watch an Oakland game from the last 5 years. Even later than that, Oakland is a man cover, man press team. With Nnamdi, Chris Johnson, route, that's what they specialize in. If you take any of those guys out of their element and put them in Philadelphia's defense, they're going to struggle. And not to mention it was a lockout, very short off season. The man had before the season, had like a week or two to, get into the playbook. Like, really? You can't, it's too much to learn, and he has to adjust to his teammates, especially in zone. You have to communicate well in zone defenses. So in man coverages, you really don't have to communicate all that much, if any at all. Um, so he's just really struggling in that point in time. Does that make him overrated? No. He's struggling now. I'm honestly keeping it honest. He's not struggling. He's playing like an average corner. Does that mean struggling? No. Does that mean he's worth what you pay for at this point in time? No. But it had to be another year, maybe 2 years before anyone can really judge if this was a bad move or anything like that, because Nnamdi has to adjust to, first and foremost, a new team, a new defensive scheme. He has to get on the same page with his peoples, and they have to learn how to utilize him. The Eagles don't even know what they want to do as a defensive secondary. Do they want to keep all three cornerbacks on the field at the same time? What's DRC doing? Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. What's he's doing? What's his job in the defense? The safeties aren't really helping too much in any of the problem. So who knows? You can't really judge Nnamdi at this point in time. I myself don't think he's overrated. Um, Maybe a year from today, who knows? But that's my feelings on the subject. Dead end football talk.